Good morning. This is Karen Taradas with Social U. It is time for What's Up Wednesday. And today we have a special guest. This is my friend Angela. She is also a social media manager. She's been doing this for how many years now? Many years.
I don't know.
Angela's specialty is food content creators, and her clients are large influencers and the millions of followers. And monetization on the platforms is how they make their money. And Angela is an expert in this. She has dealt with some issues with monetization over
That is true.
the last couple of years that would make most normal mortals end it all. So she prevailed.
Which says so much about me. Why I will not give up on something.
She's like, I'm in it to win it. So we want to get started. Angela, do you want to say something about you or what you do before we kind of jump into questions?
Well, Karen, I remember the last time we did one of these little things. I believe there was dancing involved, and there was a lot of laughter, and it was a lot of
jazz
fun.
hands.
Yeah, a lot of jazz hands. And I'm probably less prepared today than I was back then, and that's not saying a lot because I don't think I was very prepared that day either. But we'll just have a conversation, and I'll tell you what I know.
All right. Well, let's start.
It'll all change tomorrow. Like, people better watch this today or even yesterday if they could, because it just changes so frequently.
And what she's talking about really and truly is the fact that Facebook, Instagram, they all change constantly. And it's frustrating. You get, and I find this to be true no matter what we're talking about as far as it concerns. I'm tired of being shorter than you. Okay. As far as it concerns social media, you get it down and they change the rules. So frustrating. And even when you ask a question, and there are multiple very valid, capable resources, they won't agree with each other. You'll get completely different answers from all these trusted resources. Come on. So I like talking to Angela because she has the experience to back up the information.
I was just going to say, you also get completely different answers from any support chat you might encounter at Facebook. So that's also really fun.
Yeah. Let's not talk about the support chat because you talk about end it all. So angry. So much rage. I do need something to direct that perimenopausal rage, but we can get into that later. Okay. So first and foremost, most creators who are getting started, is there a minimum number of followers you need to start making money? Where do you start?
Like 5,000. It used to be 10, then they lowered it to 5,000, which seems like a drastic lowering, but good for them. So, but Facebook, when you get there, they're gonna notify you that you are now eligible. And actually, with the new content monetization program that just rolled out, I want to say that my personal profile, which I don't know, I mean, I barely have any friends. Like, why in the world are they advertising it to me? And it could have been they just were talking, they knew that my name was associated with other pages. Who knows?
I can't believe you just announced that publicly. Friends.
What are those? There's no time for friends in this world. All I do is look at the phone all the time. Not even for my own social media.
Literally, I'm referencing my questions on my phone right now. Yeah.
Yep. Sure wish I would have gotten these questions before. But
yeah. Hey, you settled down, miss.
I do like the fact that I cannot tell, like, using this app, you can't see if there's anybody on or if there's anybody asking questions. So they just all have to be filtered through you, and which I appreciate. So make sure they're easy ones.
No problem. We do, when we have questions, they display on screen. So I will show them to you as well as read them to you so you'll see them. But yeah. So, okay. So really and truly on any platform, you need like 5,000 to get started.
Well, I'm sorry. I did not even touch base on like TikTok. That's completely, they have a different set of rules. They all have a different set of rules. But I think, and what has proven to be the thing is that Facebook, as much as the youngers are saying that it is not relevant, it's not, there's nobody on it. That is so far from the truth. I mean, you've said it for years and years and years. I mean, because I doubted you. You would say so many billions of people are using Facebook each day. And I'm like, she's so old, right?
First of all, how dare you?
but but no, I mean, it's like they're the ones that are paying the most out.
Yes, they are.
I mean, Google is right behind them, which is great. And I know that there are a lot of creators that make good money on YouTube with Google, but they're probably also focused more on YouTube. But we find that the most money comes from Facebook.
Well, and I want to circle back to Google because I'd be willing to bet you a lot of people don't realize Google pays.
They don't? Okay.
I do think that a lot of people don't realize, hey, Google pays. I think a big misconception. Well, in the last 2 years, TikTok was a big payer, and they changed the rules, so that's not true anymore.
They're a big payer if like you're on the TikTok shop and really promoting the products on the TikTok shop. Yes, you can make lots of money that way, but what is it called? Is it called creator they're also similar. Creator monetization on TikTok.
Yeah.
They do have a lot of rules and regulations that you have to hit so many views before they even start paying out. And it's just, it's one hoop after another that you have to jump for all the platforms, really.
Well, it's gotten more complicated lately. I saw a creator yesterday who showed on her background, surprise, surprise, I follow a women's creator who focuses on women in business. Shocker. And she showed her totals from Facebook versus TikTok. It's not even comparable. It's like a couple $100 for TikTok and $8,000 on Facebook. It's so completely different. And I saved that video so we can reference it in our notes here. So don't believe me, go look at it for yourself. But
I mean, I think that's completely 100% true that it can be. And I think that, and probably when TikTok started really paying people, I think Facebook probably pivoted a good bit on their monetization, because it's always been there for lots of years now. But I think that they were like, okay, we're here to play, and we're trying to draw the audience over, and so they started really trying to incentivize people for what they were doing.
Well, and you also there's been a big millennial shift on Facebook. Once upon a time, boomers were your primary. They're outnumbered now. Millennials are coming out in force on Facebook,
but millennials aren't the young people anymore, are they?
They are not. Your new youngs are Z and Alpha. And Alpha's still YouTube, TikTok, but Z is very
Pinterest. My kid is all about Pinterest.
So is mine. The 21-year-old, they're into Pinterest, which is fascinating to me, and we can get into that later. But seriously, our Pinterest stats have gone through the roof in the last 30 days.
Yeah. No, Will's always been the last couple of years in Pinterest. He's all about it. So
they're using it like a search engine, which I love.
Right. Yeah. Right. Very interesting. It's very, very interesting because Pinterest is so visually stimulating. Like that's where it's at, and you can sell on Pinterest, so that's money.
Oh yeah. Okay, so going back to monetization, we were talking about getting paid per views. What are the other ways you can get paid?
All right. So if we're just focusing on Facebook right now, they had their normal monetization program for years and years and years, like the in-stream ads, the reels, the bonuses. And then they swapped, like you are required to swap August 31st. So this is really the first month into this new, you must be on this form of monetization. It's called content monetization. And the way they kind of, I don't want to say they were spinning it in a negative way, but the way they were talking about, Facebook was talking about it, is like nothing changes. It's grouping it different so that when the payouts happen, you can kind of see what's making the most money where.
Yeah.
There have been some people that have argued for and against whether or not you're making more or less with this new program. Okay. I personally, every time I hear anybody that's like, it's not doing as much, well, it's probably you.
User error.
Not even user error, but it's probably your content. Like, instead of just whining about it, get off your butt and do something different.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go for that.
What was that?
Yeah.
And I gotta, I have to control my mouth because, I gotta be nice. But but with like content monetization, they're still breaking things down for you in you get paid on reels.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about reels is you don't get paid as much on reels as you do like an actual video that's over 3 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
But reels really help you bring in new audience because
Yep.
Facebook, Instagram, they still push reels a good bit.
Yeah,
right?
same on YouTube Shorts. You
Right,
get your
YouTube Shorts.
followers from the shorts, but you get your money from your long. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. So it is going to be the same there. And so it's like you have to do both. And it sucks because it's a whole lot of work. It really is. And one of my wonderful dear clients, Mama Sue, she is 70 something years old in Southern. Like she doesn't do anything short. Because when you're Southern and you have that Southern drawl, like one word could be 5 seconds. And when you're only looking at, a certain amount, 90 seconds or 60 to 90 seconds, that's valuable real estate right there.
It really is.
And so you have to do things different.
So views is one thing.
Sorry, I'll focus. Yes.
No, you're okay. Selling affiliate products like.
Hold on, we just skipped over all the things. Can we go back?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Please go back.
So your longer videos, you make more money with those.
Yes.
Reels, you don't make as much, but you get more followers.
Yes.
Okay. Photos make you money too.
That's new.
No. Not for us.
No, not for you. But I think there's a lot of people that will surprise that you can make money.
Absolutely. Yeah. Photos, stories.
Stories are hot right now.
Stories are hot because Facebook, the new content monetization, is really pushing the stories.
Can you only make money on a page or can you make money in a group?
I do not have any experience in a group. That's just extra work. So I cannot speak on that.
Okay, just wondering.
I assume that you can, though.
Okay.
Because why would you have a group if you can't get paid for it?
Right.
Okay. And then the last thing I want to talk about on the monetization with Facebook are bonuses. Because they're trying to incentivize people.
What is a bonus?
It just depends on what they want you to do that week.
So they notify you with requirements, and if you fulfill them, you get paid. Can you give me an example?
You might have seen several large creators doing the hashtag FB lifestyle in the last couple of weeks. Well, that was because there was a bonus, and they said depending on your page size, if you got you had to be photo posts, not video posts, 3 photo posts that got so many, your reach was so high for that particular post within a 7-day period. If you did that 3 times, you got an extra monetary bonus, which is great.
That's killer. Yeah.
It was also killer to do. I mean, It was a lot because, the larger your page, that reach was so much higher than you really wanted.
Is the bonus worth it? Did you make a bonus on that on any of your creators?
One page did.
And can I ask for a ballpark of what the bonus is?
Sure. No, I will tell you. So the larger pages had to, let's see, what was it? Mama Sue, she had to reach 190,000 people. But which was crazy is that the views were higher than 190,000, but the reach wasn't. I was like, funny math, Facebook. So if you did that 3 times, I think the bonus was like $1,800.
That's worth it. Worth it.
You think, until you beat your head against the wall and you don't make it. But a smaller page that only had to reach, I think 70,000 or something, made it, and it got a bonus of, I think it was $80.
Oh.
Not a lot. So there was definitely some differences there. But, you have to try it because, first of all, you do want to show Facebook that you're playing.
You do.
Because that way they invite you again. And I'm sure you tell your people all the time, like there are different things that you will see on your phone versus your laptop. Like I use them in conjunction with each other every day. And so that particular bonus, I only saw it on my phone. I didn't see it on the laptop.
That's interesting. Where do you see them in notifications?
No, not even on notifications. That'd be nice. No, it's not even on the not only even on the Facebook Business Suite, the Meta Business Suite.
Mhm.
It's the regular Facebook profile, but swapped instead of your personal, swapped to your business. And then you went under monetization and it would show you a
So you have
little,
to go look for it. They're not going to tell you.
no, no.
Oh wow,
No,
wow,
you
that's
can look for everything.
sneaky, sneaky.
Right.
Yeah, and you also have affiliate links and sponsorships.
Brand deals, affiliate links. So with affiliate links, like affiliate links are great because they don't, you, the consumer, are not paying any extra for the item when you click
Yeah,
on it. You are
I got
only supporting the creator that has provided you the links.
Yeah.
And they're amazing because it helps those brands to know that, okay, your people buy,
Mhm.
they're going to track them. They're going to look at them and they're going to say, okay, wow, he, whatever, converted a lot of sales from that affiliate links. Maybe we would love to partner up with them and do a brand deal. And then you got some serious money going on.
Oh yeah, but I mean, the affiliate can be very lucrative, right?
Oh, absolutely. The two biggest ones that we use are Amazon and Walmart.
Sure.
Uh, Sam's Club just came out with an affiliate program.
Okay.
At first, they were not doing grocery items, but they just changed that last week, I think it was.
Okay. Well, for food creators, that's a big deal.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Well, even, I mean, food creators, mom bloggers, I'm like, you go to Sam's and you get the pack of whatevers, This shirt right here, Sam's Club on the app, Like, come on.
And she's not even getting paid for that. Yeah.
Right. You can shop for anything. So, but they also incentivize you as well. And especially coming up here, the fourth quarter, it's a big shopping time.
Yeah, I bet.
What we've seen over the years is that it's also a big incentivizing time because, your numbers in the fourth quarter, they look so good compared to the rest of the year, that usually February comes around, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
well, you're also tired. So
Yeah, March is kind of a bummer. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, but there's so many more. I mean, like LTK. I know a big creator that uses LTK, which is it's more of a hub for affiliates, and you might have like hundreds of brands that you could tag instead of just like doing a Walmart
Gotcha.
collection of some sort.
Like clothing, like
There's so much more to Walmart than just clothing, but
yeah, my OOTD. Yeah.
yeah, the OOTDs, very, very good. And I mean, what we have found is that Walmart has really stepped up their game in a lot of things.
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
I'm a big Walmart fan anyway.
What's, as somebody who, like, as a creator who's just getting started generating revenue, what's realistic expectation for income?
Oh, it's going to depend on the size of the page completely. But I think you just have to be consistent. You have to keep posting.
Well, and I guess, am I looking at $3 or am I looking at $300 or $3,000?
If they're just getting started,
Let's say they have 5,000.
5,000 followers.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know what it could be. 5,000 followers, because it's been a while since we've been there, so I don't remember.
Oh, has it? Has it?
This is a family program. I can't do what I like to do.
I know.
With my hands when you do
flex. Yeah, and I know it's relative to the creator, to the platform. But I don't think it's realistic for a brand new creator. And I think this is the worst misconception. I'm going to get on TikTok and get 1 million views on one video and make money. That is not how that works. And the way that they've updated and changed that, the rules, it's really impacted your payout. So out of all the platforms, what's the best one to get paid on?
Absolutely Facebook.
Absolutely Facebook.
And Facebook wants to be first. Like we do share content with other platforms, which, by the way, that's like the big number one thing with Facebook. They're like, oh, we only want original content. And you're like, well, I didn't steal it. It is original. No.
Content.
Right. They don't view it as that. Original content has to be, it's only on their platform or nobody else kind of thing. But the workaround, and hopefully, knocking on wood here, that will always be a good workaround. As long as they're first, they're okay if you put your content on YouTube, TikTok, whatever afterwards. So, you might can get some scraps of money from that too. But you know, as well as I do, is whatever platform you focus on is where you're going to make the most money.
Yeah.
But maybe the first month you only make a couple $100. So
Yeah, it's still money. Money.
But it can absolutely grow to, you might have $10,000 3 months from then.
True. And I mean, don't count YouTube out. They are also good about.
Absolutely. I do a spreadsheet every single
of course
month.
you do. Yeah.
That's
I said nothing.
I'm not type A. I'm really not. I just like, it's good to see where the money comes from.
It is 100%.
Right. And so, because even though like Facebook might be up this month, YouTube might be down, and so it all does average out. And I want to know, okay, if Facebook is bringing in 15 grand this month and YouTube was 2,500, Instagram, $50, because
yeah,
in the world. Yeah. Like those people that have millions of people on Instagram, I'm hoping you get paid more than $50 because it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But that's where the brands are. You got to play.
Well, and I think different types, and that's one of the questions we have. How do you test which types of content will actually convert into income? And I think it's different for each platform, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And it's different. There's too many variables.
Yeah.
Like I have one client, Caroline, who she knows her numbers. She knows those stats. She knows exactly how well it's going to perform, everything. And then you have, like Annie, who she's not going to keep up with those stats. Mm-hmm. It's easy to keep up with like how many followers you have. But when you're pouring your heart and soul into your social media pages, answering comments, loving on people, the messages. Oh my gosh, if people knew how many hundreds and hundreds of messages that these creators get every day, maybe they wouldn't get their panties in a wad when they do not receive a response within 15 seconds.
Yeah, agreed.
So different rant though. But like knowing that stuff, and you've always said, Karen, I've heard this from like 15 years from you. Most of the time, if a video does well on one platform, it's going to do well again.
Mm-hmm.
Or like, Mama Sue's video this morning, now it went up at 10, so I have no idea how it's doing. It's her chicken casserole. Goes viral every single time. It does not matter how many times she makes that chicken casserole. It will always do well.
Oh, yeah. I follow food creators, and when they repost stuff, I'm going to watch it again. If I liked it the first time, I'm watching it again.
Right. Well, even if it's a brand new video.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because you make the same things. If your family likes something, you're going to make it every few weeks anyway. Why not post it?
Oh, 100%.
The biggest thing is you just have to get out there and just start doing something. And you have to get over yourself in front of the camera. I mean, we're not all 20 years old anymore and skinny.
Who wants to be that? Yeah.
Yeah, but we have wisdom.
Sure.
It's all the gray hair is wisdom.
Yeah. So is there a way to monetize without making it feel really salesy? Because some of the content, and I'm using TikTok as an example, it's all about the sale. It's all about the, hey, buy this thing out of my
TikTok shop.
Because that's
the only place they can earn serious money from. They have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
The salesy part, I think that's an individual person. Some people are just better at it than others. But yeah, on TikTok, and I will tell you, TikTok is not my platform because I mentioned at the very beginning of this, I don't have time for my own social media anymore. So there's no fun watching doom scrolling videos on TikTok for me. So I don't see all of the TikTok shop stuff, but I will tell you with like affiliate links or somebody's using something in a video, like you have to post what it is. And you're going to get people that comment like, oh, all you do is talk about what you bought. Yeah, we have to. Otherwise, the hundreds of messages that come in turn into thousands because people are not going to comment necessarily like, hey, where did you get that skillet you were using? They're going to send a message. Yeah. And rightfully so. Like, hey, if I actually like the skillet, why not tell about it?
Yeah.
So you have to post those links in the comments for people, and don't do it in the caption because Facebook doesn't like that. do them in the comments because it's just going to cut down on the messages that you get.
Yeah. Well, and Facebook does let you set up like auto responders, and mini chat helps with a lot of that.
I love some mini chat.
I know you do. I know you do. Let's see. What's next? Let's see.
By the way, I will not go back and watch this video again or look at it in the comments. I don't need the reassurance of what kind of a dork I am.
Yeah, me either. Do you have, is there any rule or policy that stands out that people need to know about as far as monetization goes?
There's so many. I mean, you can read, especially on Facebook, you can read their content monetization policies that you have to follow, and they're so confusing. And once again, like we talked about, you might get a different answer from support each time, but that whole original content, like I was like, but there are videos. How are they not original?
Yeah, we made these. I made these. I recorded it myself. Yeah.
Right. But so many people are like, hey, I posted this on TikTok. I'm going to download it and put it on Facebook. And it's got the watermark all over. Don't do it. You're going to they're not going to like that.
Yeah.
Facebook does not, they don't.
Yeah.
They say they don't mind. They don't mind you sending somebody to a website.
No.
Or to a YouTube link or something like that.
They mind.
Well, it's not against the rules.
No, but they don't prioritize it either.
Right. Well, but they have told me, and I have this on good authority, that it's more of like a percentage of your post. So if all you're doing is pushing people away from the platform, they're going to have a problem with it.
What's the percentage? What's the happy percentage?
Wouldn't that be great to know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It would.
It would be great to know. So there's no happy percentage, but like, you know, when you get you talk about negative reviews, you're going to have to bury it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get rid of them. You just bury it with good reviews.
Yeah.
Same goes with pushing links out.
Gotcha.
Bury it. If you want to talk like, hey, this video is only on YouTube, I want you to go over there and watch it. You better be putting up other posts that day. You better be putting up some reels, some other videos. You just put all that content all over it. And then they're not going to mind it so much.
Yeah. But they actively deprioritize when you have an external link. They don't like that at all. And they're famous for, they don't want other people playing in their sandbox. They've never wanted anybody else playing in their sandbox.
I called Facebook out on that. And that's when the gentleman told me about the percentage. He's like, it's not actually true. It's more about how much you're doing. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's like when your parents are like, this hurts me more than it hurts you. I don't think it does. I don't believe you.
I don't believe you. But, you know, they don't like all the stuff in the captions. You know, that's for sure. So
No.
put it in the comments.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be easier to put it in the caption because people don't look in the comments. You're like, where's the link for that? You know, and you're searching.
As many different things are in the I mean, that's so common now. If you follow any large creator, they put all the link in the comments because they don't want to be deprioritized. So how do you not know that? But I guess people still don't know that.
Or they don't care.
No. Do you have to go viral to make money?
No, not at all. No. I mean, do you want to pull up, like, I can, let me pull up something. I can share some numbers here. I don't know. See what we can find. I'm trying to see if there was like a way to see like how many views a video had.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, look at this. I just logged on to, once again, personal Facebook, switch to a business.
Okay.
Unlock extra bonus just popped up on the professional dashboard.
Okay.
I got an email about this. Nope. Anything else? Nope. So now I'm going to click on that and just see. Doing another lifestyle challenge, the hashtag FB lifestyle. 3 posts, at least 110,000 reach each to earn $130 bonus.
Yeah, that's not great. It's not bad. It's not
Especially
great.
because last week's.
Oh, Angela froze. Unless she didn't freeze for anybody but me. Angela?
I'm here.
There you are.
Okay. So, but what I was going to say is last week, the weekly challenge was 39,000 reach. So it went from 39,000 reach to 110,000 reach as your goal, right? an $80 bonus versus a $130 bonus. Now, come on.
Yeah.
But the cool thing is that when you're trying to hit that, you're making money on that photo anyway.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a win-win.
That is win-win.
That is a win-win. Okay, so if I go over here under, I'm going to do content.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And I'm going to is it okay that I look at this real fast?
Yeah, and while you're looking at that, let me say this again. Angela is a social media manager. She is local, but don't make that face, but she manages for very large food creators. That is her specialty. And they make their money. Yes, they make their money from sales, like cookbook sales or affiliate sales, when you see them use an item and you go purchase it on the Amazon store, but they make money on views. And that's some of the biggest questions we get is how to monetize your views, which platforms, and that's why we're here today.
Okay.
Good.
All right. So, excuse me. So this particular page, in the last 28 days and so how many, there's like 200,000 followers, I think, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Reels were $90. Videos, $900.
Oh yeah, okay, that's much better.
Right? And then
Yeah.
photos has a good amount here as well. But it's interesting, like what okay, let me see how many. This one had 142,000 views on this video.
Okay.
142,000 views. And made about $100.
Okay. Not bad. That's not bad.
Do that every single day. I mean, why not?
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Just keep doing it.
Keep doing the same thing.
Doing it. Find out, ask your people, what do they want to see, and then do that. But I'm trying to look at some of these others on here.
Well, and if there's anybody, I know we're live, and I know I promised I would try to keep it shorter, but I want to respect your time. If there's anyone who has questions, please let us know. And if you're catching the recording instead of catching this live, you can, leave a content. We'll respond.
The content? The comment.
Comment. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Social media on the brain.
Yeah, understand. Okay, here's just a small, short little reel. It only made $15. Guess I didn't like that.
Yeah, but I mean,
it only made $6.
Gotta post different content to figure out what's going to work.
Right. And then and
then you keep doing that. If that works, it's like anything else. If you make something your family won't eat it, don't make it again.
Right. And you were asking, I'm sorry to go back to, you were asking, like, are there things that you just really need to know? I think, like, following the rules, like when you're doing a giveaway, don't do what everybody else is doing because they probably are not doing it correctly. Facebook has things that they want you to include when you're doing a giveaway. You are held to a different standard when you have a large audience.
Yeah. Can you give me an example? Give me an example of a rule that people break all the time.
Just what do you see that, like,
you have to share to win.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't say that.
No.
You can't ask them to tag anybody either. But, there's ways around that. Yeah. Tell your friends, or, I guess you can ask. Yeah, the tell your friends is great.
Well, and we've kind of gotten around that sometimes by joking, tell the friends you like, or share with people who you might, who you think would share their winnings with you. So there are ways around it. You just have to be cautious.
We keep hanging up or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure it's the link, the Wi-Fi.
But yeah, there's ways around it, but you do have to make sure, like, you can't always look at what other people are doing because you just have so much more to lose if you're not following the rules correctly.
Oh yeah. So to be clear, Facebook can delete your page. Mm-hmm. And they don't have to tell you. They can just do it. So follow.
And they can pause your monetization as well.
Oh yeah.
You get your hand slapped for sure.
Oh yeah. Facebook jail.
Facebook does not like ManyChat.
They do not.
And they don't like ManyChat. They don't like you to respond in ManyChat either. Now, Instagram's all about ManyChat because it's a great little robot system. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to Facebook just doesn't want you to be spammy.
Yeah. But they still, it comes back to the sandbox thing. They don't like sharing their toys with others. They really don't.
Well, but they're having to use robots. They're not using humans to be able to navigate all of this. And so that's what I think sometimes is really frustrating for people. They're like, well, but maybe if I do this, it will show Facebook that I'm doing this. And I'm like, you're not arguing with a human being here.
No, you're not.
So there's no arguing with the robot.
And that's why it's so important to follow the rules, because if you break the rules, there's nobody to appeal to. It's all automated.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think there's also ways around that too. I mean,
Yeah, but painful, long.
Right. But
Yeah.
blue check mark your personal profile.
Yeah, for sure.
It's very helpful. That $15 that I spend every month
Worth it.
Worth it. It absolutely is, because then I can get on a support call.
Yeah. And blue mark your page.
Yeah, if you can. Absolutely. Yes, you're going to have to pay for it. Was there a time where it came free? Uh-huh. Was there a time that I had a client that was on the Today Show, USA Today, and was still denied the free check mark because she wasn't what's the word? She wasn't in the media enough. I'm like, what do you have to be, right? But once they came out with it, you could pay to be verified. They're not letting anybody in for free.
No,
why? It's a money.
It's $15. To pay the $15 and be done.
Pay the $15, and there's a lot of benefits to it, because on that support, if I need some help on support, I immediately, when I get somebody on there, I ask for a phone call.
Yeah.
Because chatting it up, it just, there's too much lost.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, please call me about this. This is too complex. Please call me. They call me, and then we can talk.
Oh, we could have an entirely separate conversation about Facebook support, because it is what it is. I mean, it's painful.
Come with a board that you could put right here and go every couple seconds, because that's all you want to do.
Well, thank you very much for joining us today. I really appreciate it. But if there's one thing you want people to take away about monetization, what would it be?
I think really the sky is the limit.
Okay.
I think it really, really is. Everybody has the ability to make money on this page. On Facebook, it's really the only one. maybe YouTube, but
YouTube.
But you just have to do it. You just have to do it. You have to step out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
My coworker over here, Melissa, who has a page, she creates and she thinks, and look at these cute little calendars. You can even see them, but they're all like cutely decorated and all that. I'm like, Melissa, I don't think like you. And I think that's something that we all need to realize, is that we all have our own things that we think about, or that we think like, that other people don't.
Well, it's the same thing with different food creators. It's the person you connect with versus the recipe. So even if I could find the same recipe somewhere else, if I like the person who's doing it, that's who I'm going to watch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you keep putting out that content in your most authentic, genuine self, and your people will find you.
Yeah.
It might take time, but what if you're posting every single day and you're not giving up? Like, it really could. And then in a year, in 6 months, less, it could really change how your finances are, and how, it could really change. That's why, I don't have time for people to sit around going,
That's why Angela only works with big creators.
No, that is not true. Maybe they weren't big before they got me.
Wow, there it is.
I'm just kidding. I have 3 wonderful bosses. I love them so much, and I'm so fortunate to be able to have pivoted in my life to this.
Yeah.
And it's fun.
You love it. You're really good at it.
Well, but it's like, some people don't want to beat their head against the wall.
Mm-mm.
And so, but apparently I like it. Apparently. I feel like I didn't really answer any questions or give any knowledge that people didn't know, but
I feel like you did. I would, at a separate time, I wouldn't mind having just a recorded version of you talking about getting paid on Google, because I really think people don't know that.
When you
But we
say
don't
Google, do you mean YouTube also, or just Google in
just
general?
Google because I think that's something people don't know. But I won't keep you now. We can do it at a later time.
I gotta go work. What?
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it a
You're the
lot.
best, Karen. Bye.
Bye. Thanks, Angela.